I'm convinced the liver and onions meme is a psyop. It's not real. It's not real. I mean, sure, you can say it's a meme, but where is it? What do you mean? Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to play some stuff, and then we're gonna also talk about PAX a little bit more. Not too much, but I have some PAX for you if you're interested. Let's do that right now. This is PAX 2025, everybody. Here's your obligatory escalator shot, rather. There's, you can see Cloud Final Fantasy's home. So I guess let's start with this. Nintendo canceled, and they didn't really have a ton of stuff this year on the show floor. Like, in terms of big stuff, there's a lot of stuff that you could play, like indie games, but there weren't as many booths as usual. And I think there's... And also attendance seemed kind of low, too, but that could just be my imagination. It was a good time. I got to see a lot of indie games. I'm going to do a bonus stream with them. The merch this year was not for me at all. But they had Magic the Gathering, Final Fantasy. You know, you could take a picture with Cloud's sword. There was Larian again. And, yeah. But lots of room to move around. There was a whole bunch of, there was a Dune sandworm that you could put your whole self in if you really wanted to. I didn't play Dune Awakening, but they emailed me a code for the beta while I was in Boston. For some reason, they were advertising a Samsung phone. Like, I don't really know why, but, you know, you could just, like, go to PAX. There's GLEP. There's a game called Goblin Town, looked kind of cool. It's an indie game, had a really cool booth. Someone said, is the hallway above the expo hall still full of bad smell air? Yeah, there was bad smell air. Yeah, and oh, this is unrelated footage. Just ignore this. It is in Boston, but yeah. There's bad smell air in there, and there's bad... This is the bad smell air hallway. Also, check this out, chat. So I start filming, and this happened.
Excuse me, can I get a photo with you?
Mm-hmm. It happens. It's kind of cool. Yeah, you had this guy. Brotherhood of... Is that... Wait, is that Brotherhood of Steel? No. That's Warhammer? No, the was an acknowledgement. That's Warhammer. Of, I was happy to do so. I was just filming. So, you know, anyone that wanted to say hello, I said hi to. I gave them a little Vinesauce poker chip, which was the giveaway this year. And it was good. It was a fun PAX. Can you explain this? Is this me on someone else's stream? Yeah, I've seen this. So there's a streamer named Jiggy, which is appropriate. I'm playing Banjo-Kazooie tonight. And people were like, I found Vinny! And I guess this was happening live. So, yeah, check out Jiggy stream. But yeah, there's me. There's me. And people were like, Vinny, we saw you. I'm like, well, that's not inconceivable, is it? I was at the convention. I think this is when I first got there. Like, this is just after having driven like 5 hours or so. And I'm just leaning in, having a look. Very normal. All very normal things. Nothing here out of the ordinary. Didn't know a guy was streaming. Absolutely nothing of note. Nothing of note at all. Very human, very normal. Did you get to see the Zandiel and Vivi card? Yes. I will say the Magic the Gathering cards look very, very cool, and I have several pre-ordered so I can open them on stream. And yeah, I'm excited about them. I don't even play Magic the Gathering, but I might for Final Fantasy VII cards and shit, and VV, and I don't know, could be cool. So here's the bad smell air hallway again. And then here's this. I think I get stuck in the back rooms. Is that funny? Please tell me I'm funny. So now, chat, here's an interesting thing. This is my full 2-minute walkthrough of the show floor, 20 minutes after it closed. So this is, I believe, Saturday. And there's the Elden Ring Cuck Dome, people were calling it. I swear that's not mine. I got that from someone else. But the Cuck Dome, because you couldn't actually play the game unless you were one of the chosen few. I don't know how it really worked, but... there's the garbage. You can almost peek in. Oh, go! Don't look too... The guy popped it out with the hat. I didn't want to get caught looking into the dome. I talked to Tom Fulp for like a good, I would say, 45 minutes. And we had a good story to exchange. That dude is cool. He was always kind of starstruck meeting him. But this year, I really feel like we got a chance to know each other a little bit more. And he's just really nice. But yeah, I mean, you can see there's just a lot of room. Even when there's a ton of people here on Saturday, it was still kind of less than most years. And it was fun. I mean, it's another video game trade show. There was some cool stuff. I didn't really do any of the panels, but I never do any of the panels. You can get your nerd gamer gear on, of course, as always. And here's some photos. So that was my walkthrough of the hall. And there's buckshot roulette. Real buckshot roulette. That's the fog one of the days. I don't remember what day that was. It's pretty intense. This photo here, chat, needs a little explanation too. So I don't remember what, I think this is Friday, because I'm wearing my my International Order of Gorillas shirt from Real Genius, and I'm walking up the escalator, and fucking some dude's like, Vinny, can I take a I'm like, yeah, okay. And then I look at him like this, and yeah. So now this is my Bigfoot moment, and yeah. So, listen, they asked for permission. I said yes, but it was a very, very fast moment, and I didn't remember it until I saw this picture. Someone said very Italian hands. Okay. What is the distinction? You can see the vitriol on his face. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I had a really good time, and I got to see some games. There's a lot of stuff, like I said, that was really... You know, the indie games carried this year because there really weren't as many things. Like, Larian didn't have a lot to show, as nice as they were. Magic the Gathering had a large presence. But there were just so many other things that you could just walk up to and play. And there's some frog gaming, which I'm always a fan of. So that's something I'm going to end up checking out soon. So I think this week there will be an additional bonus early stream. How many flannels do you own? I'm wearing one literally right now. Can you believe it? I own 6 or 7 flannels. But I own more hoodies than I own flannels. Vinny, when can we see your swag? I showed it yesterday, actually. Yeah. It really wasn't much. There was a couple little things. Balatro card deck. I had Baba Is You magnet. Stuff like just basic small things. I don't really know what else to say. Did he get any Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering cards? I'm not cool enough to have done so. But also, I don't think they were actually on the show floor. They were doing reveals. They were showing some of the cards, but I don't think they were doing any of that. So, yeah, there really wasn't any way for me to get any of those. I did meet Ben Starr. I talked about this. I just shared briefly how much I love Final Fantasy VIII, but how flawed it is. And he agreed, and we talked about that. I told him, good work on all your projects, keep up the good work, all the usual stuff. He liked the poker chip, the Vinesauce poker chip. And he was a busy guy. Like I said, he was definitely getting a lot of people coming up to him. Brianna White, who does Aerith's voice, I spoke to a little bit, very briefly told her, you did a fantastic job, and good luck with your streams and everything. And yeah, for me, it was just a cool thing to meet them and say hello, because I spent so long playing them damn games. And, yeah, that was fun. And, people stopped me all weekend to say hello. And I said this before. It was really nice to have people wish me a happy birthday. And or, give me stuff, little knickknacks that they made or whatever. That was really cool. My signing was about an hour, 40 minutes. It was right at the end, so people were leaving. And the day was kind of light. There weren't a lot of people there. But at a certain point, I just gave people poker chip. I was like, hey, thank you. Picture? Okay, goodbye. But I'm, again, my brain turns to mush when I do these things. But it was really a really fun PAX. I wish the weather was a little bit better. The first day, the last day were good. The 2 middle days sucked. So, now it's back to March and not May. I really wish they were able to book May every year for PAX East. How much candy did you give out? I gave out a decent amount. I kept, for the Hello Kitty candy box, I have still some stuff, for sure, that I'm slowly working my way through, giving to a couple friends. There was some stuff that was just delicious that I kept. And I also have some drinks that I didn't get a chance to drink on stream. So I gave out some stuff. I would say a decent amount of the individually wrapped things, the jelly and all that stuff. So, yeah, it was fun. Did you see neat Boston stuff? Well, I think I mentioned I went to Devo. So I showed that video yesterday. So I got to go to Fenway, and I got to see Devo, and the Mark Mothersbaugh's brother. Wow, that's a hell of a fucking sentence. Mark Mothersbaugh's brother, Bob, after the show, just kind of walked out unassumingly, and he was just kind of there. He was just chilling, and I wanted to say hi to him. I just told him good show from a distance, and he acknowledged that. And he plays guitar in Devo, and I really wish he could have signed my stupid little red hat, but I didn't have a marker. As for Boston stuff, it was just basic, just a little bit of city exploration, just some basic food. Went to Chinatown, got a French toast cube with delicious berry and cereal and ice cream. That was my birthday cake, generally. It was amazing. So yeah, it was a good time. Will you ever come to PAX West? One day I'll do something on the West Coast. One day. I just don't have any desire to do so. You know, I know it's all East Coast, and I appreciate people still coming out to meet me, even though some of you have probably met me like 10 times. I've seen, there's recurring people like that come to PAX that I've seen a ton. So, yeah. One day, but not this day. Also, chat, I put together an edit.
Reach down deep! You're gonna chuckle a skin at my labia! What's going on, Steve? It's some kind of sadistic vindicator fight club. I've heard of these, I've never seen one. I'm gonna fight the chicken? It's a fight to the death, kid! Chicken Jackie!
Whoa, hey guys, welcome to EB Games. Let me guess. Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare, Xbox One. Copy that.
So,
The boy tells me you want to sponsor him in the race. How can you do this?
so it's just 12 minutes of all the overdubs from Sunday without the laughter, just cut together. I will upload this, and I might upload it onto my main channel because I no longer care. I don't know what to call it, and I don't know, like, do I give context? I need your help, chat. What's the thumbnail? I don't know. No context for YouTube. Okay, got it. All right. What do I call it? Just call it Chicken Jockey for 1 billion views. Context is for cowards. That's a pretty good name. Vinny voice acting demo 2015. The Minecraft movie from 2015. Vinesauce, all cutscenes. Put Gray Leno in the intro. The people will click off right away. Thumbnail is your face over Chicken Jockey. Thumbnail should be your face imposed over multiple faces. I like that idea. Red circle and arrow on the Chicken Jockey. That's also a good idea. Johnny, I hope you're taking notes. Voice acting reel. I actually did want to make a legit voice acting reel with some of the projects I've worked on. Like, I wanted to do a real one, but do I do this one too? With this quality microphone?
Oh, not the bad, Nubian.
It's in good order, except for the parts I need.
What would the boy Red? He smashed up my boat in the last race.
The Watto one has the worst microphone.
To take a so you sub 50, I think.
If it's going to be 50-50, I winnings minus the cost.
Okay. We gotta find the princess.
Well, I want to learn.
And you think 1 year of medical school entitles you to plow through the riches of my Amazonian mind? Von Vigs? No, I have not. Will you wear wigs? Maybe. When will you wear wigs? Good riddance.
I don't get the liver and onions is not a meme.
Want to go celebrate? I feel like liver and onions.
It's worse than Millhouse not being a meme.
Have you ever been in an institution? Cells. When you're not performing.
Do that thing. That'll be so beautiful. Like the straight, like that. Can you make noise? Keep making noise.
All right, I'll figure it out. Thank you for the suggestions. If you voice Reel 2015 and the Real Serious one, voice Reel 2025. Yeah, I mean that's not bad. That's not bad. The Lynch one must be posted in full. The thumbnail should just be that photo. Like this one. With a red circle. I should put a chicken jockey, stretch this out and put... Hang on. I might be able to do this now. Wait. Wow. I have a Bigfootish picture of you from TMG 2024. I don't know what that means, but can you post it? It like sure, you just send it to the contact form. All right, chat. Like you know what? We can play some video games. We don't need to gild the lily this long. Some people here want to watch some video games and hear me struggle. But thank you for the suggestions. I'm going to upload that maybe tomorrow. I have to figure out how that works. I got some good suggestions, but I'm still not 100% sure where to take it. But I think less context, the better.